Compositing wise, we can more compare this to, let's say, Photoshop or Final Cut, but for live video. That's the processing, what I'm using in here. And however, if we're using one layer or we use 10 layers, I only need to understand one layer. If the availability is everywhere the same, the tool set is everywhere the same, and this is so much more easier in order to deal with that hardware. In order to build a new effect or a new scene, I go into my scene controls and saying I want to build a new scene somewhere in here. I can make a right mouse click to make a new scene like this, or use the Control-N shortcut, or insert new scene from over here. And this will pop up with a name here, say, let's call this, you never heard this name before, test. And I will see the new test scene down here in the list. And clicking this, you'll see by default, the system will create for me a scene, which is somewhat the equivalent to an ME, with a background, like an AB bus, and 4 layers sitting on top. All of the sources are on black at this moment. Now, in order to make this all visible, I will put that scene into the multi-view over there, where you see the 3D LUT at this moment. So I'll use this layout again, going to my screen here, say I want to put in my test scene in here. It will appear in full black, okay? Confirm this okay, and going back to my controls on my test scene. Now here I can pick a cross point. Let's say I want to build a simple double box effect. So in this case, unlike an ME switcher, I cannot just simply delete a key or so. Here I can simply erase this resource because it's not needed at this moment. So I will say, okay, my background, I will use one of my RAM recorder channels. So I can use this crossbar from over here. I can use also a control panel or the virtualization of it, or I can use this by the menu, saying going into my program source. So I want to go to my clip players and RAM recorder players and use channel number 1. So it's a background loop running in there. Use the background loop from here, and on my left screen I want to have my clip player number 1, and in my clip player number 1 actually use this channel here and put this on, turn the layer on. It's a full screen at this moment. Okay, so this one for now I will also erase. So it's a background with a clip layer, and it's turned on or off like this. And now it will change the position and size. So I will enable my transforms for this, change the scale like that. I can pick it up from here in the screen, in my screen over here, like this is a little bit smaller now. Let's say make this 30% size. And now from here on is as simple as cut and paste operations. I go to that guy, say Control Z, Control V. I have a secondary version of that. So we'll call one left side F2 left, and the other one is right F2, like on any other program. Call this one right, and confirm that. And this guy I want to transform also over here, and I'll simply change the cross point in here, saying this cross point should be now clip player number 2 for whatever reason. And I'm pretty much done. And I can keep going. Just copy, paste, 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 or insert new layer, new layer, new layer, which is an infinite process.